Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game and already big plays.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Webb. Checks this down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What would the offense choose to do at this point? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Makes a quick catch. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And completion makes it second and short. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Jennings. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Jacksonville State.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Webb. Lets it fly to the wideout. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
How about this call? 3rd down and 10. The whole world is expecting that they're going to throw the football. And instead, they go back to old reliable, the running back. Gets some good blocks up front. And not only does he pick up 10 yards, look at this. Huge yards on this play on 3rd and long.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the option play. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Webb. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Toss play to the outside. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Looking to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Lawrence. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, it tests the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Mustangs look to keep this drive moving. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Cut quickly. Finding space at the 20. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Back to pass. It's Webb. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jennings. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. No huddle here for the offense. The shotgun running play call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they'll run it with the draw play. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawrence. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's hit just before the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll run it here. Fights through the tackler. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now.
Slide 22. Out, 55.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On the double.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Webb. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. He's got it inside the 10.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them. They've taken care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Jennings. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Okay, break. Razor. Convoy.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Okay, ready.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's escaping the pocket now. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Lawrence. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking for some space. It's Jennings. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Webb. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. On the kickoff, it is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. No press here. The defense backing away. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice and sharp play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Mustangs pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ponies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Just ran away from the defense. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
SMU.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawrence. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Finds room at the 30. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Mustangs come up to the line in a hurry-up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the first. It looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Mustangs.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field.
2-9 Philly.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
They're set now to try the PAT. PHC is good and still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the run, it's Jennings. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Then 4th down, the punter sends it away. Bringing it back, it's Lawrence. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's hit as he throws it. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this